Hi, my name is Ryan Swain. I'm an award-winning and self-trained TV and radio presenter, DJ, skateboarder, motivational speaker, philanthropist and artist. I'm a loving son, brother and father, but above all, I'm just like you, a human being. I want to try and help people who have no inhibition. I want to help them see the best in themselves by achieving their goals and overcoming their fears. From a young age, I've always been misunderstood, and life hasn't always been easy or fair. From that moment I was born, I was blessed and cursed with a condition that's called ADHD that would go on and have a profound residency in the rest of my life, and still does to this day. Ever since I was born, both of my parents have always said that I was a live wire, and as I got older, certain traits of my behavioural patterns were flagged by my parents but shot down by the education system, as mental health and neurodiversity wasn't talked about like it is today. My parents have been so supportive since day one. When I was 4, my parents nearly lost me, and I was very poorly and battled a heart defect, which led me to have major heart surgery that saved my life. From that moment on in time, I've dedicated my entire life to helping others and going the extra mile, trying to ensure that nobody else has to suffer at any age. I've always woken up every single day and been grateful for life, because someone somewhere else is fighting to keep theirs. My mum and dad worked very hard to ensure that myself and my brother were supported and loved at all times, and did the best job of teaching us about manners, what's right from wrong, and morality at a young age. When I was 11, I found skateboarding, which introduced me to new people, improved my social and key life skills, taught me etiquette, discipline, and introduced me to new music, travelling and creativity. It also taught me a lot about diversity, equality and respect. Skateboarding for me wasn't just a hobby, and we practiced it so much. It was more of a cultural movement that accommodated people like me and made you feel welcome. When I was 15 years old, I got kicked out of school permanently due to bad behaviour. After being told many times at secondary school I was nothing but a class clown, a village idiot, and I would never achieve anything in life, when in reality, my behaviour was just misunderstood. My ways, ideas and look have always been unique to me, and was always made to feel like an outcast, both by teachers and pupils, because I was different and I didn't follow the crowd and wasn't fixated on doing what everybody else was doing. I didn't want to be an imitation. Being unique is everything that makes you, you, and highlights your strengths and weaknesses that defines you from everybody else. When I left school, I enrolled at Scarborough Tech on a RIOTAS scheme where I had to catch up on 3 years coursework and revision for my GCSEs in less than 6 months if I wanted to get any grades at all, as I was predicted a U. I worked hard and was surrounded by the right positive people and managed to achieve what I set out to do, getting grade C's and above in less than 6 months. I then went on to have a dream to make a success of myself in the entertainment industry, spending many years trying, despite being constantly laughed at and belittled and ridiculed, being told that I wasn't good enough or I wasn't the right fit. But I never let it define me. I always carried on because I believed in it. I persevered, but most of all, I believed in myself. Life will always give you problems and hurdles, but these days, I know that I have value and purpose in my life. I became a professional entertainer, working with people who I only ever used to see on the television or hear on the radio. I become an international act, hosting events and festivals all over the world. I have won numerous awards for my hard work and contribution to both the entertainment industry and my local community. And I've raised hundreds of thousands of pounds for various charities that are close to my heart across the UK. I've also become a father to 4 children who are my world. And when they were born, they filled me not only with joy, but even more ambition and drive than ever to achieve and be a better person. And anybody can do it and change at any age. I wanted to focus the rest of my life helping others, going into schools, colleges and universities, educating people of all ages about mental health and neurodiversity, and that it's okay to be different. I wanted to help others voluntarily to see the good in themselves and help them achieve their goals and dreams, whilst encouraging others to live a happier and healthier lifestyle by channeling their flaws and bad habits into more positive things. Hopefully you will all follow me and come on this journey of personal growth with me. Always follow your heart and listen to your instincts, because we all have them for a reason.